We're less than 3 weeks away from the first night of the 2018 NFL Draft, which is expected to be a franchise-defining moment for the New York Jets. Who are the top 10 players in this class that should hear their names called on April 26? Who do they compare to, and what is their expected floor versus ceiling? Let's break it down. 1. Quenton Nelson, G. Notre Dame. Since I began evaluating prospects in 2013, Nelson is the best interior offensive lineman coming out of college that I've ever watched. Not only does he rarely ever lose a snap, but the way he finishes plays at times is jaw-dropping. Quenton Nelson out in front. Good luck with that pick. Twitter.com/DXGTB2P420. Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers. September 17, 2017. It's not exciting to have a guard of all positions as the top-ranked player in a class, but HES earned this honor with years of spectacular tape and impressive measurables. As previously stated, I've never seen a guard of his caliber to fairly compare him to, but his floor is an above-average starter while his ceiling is a multi-time All-Pro. 2. Saquon Barkley, RB, Penn State. Barkley is one of the most electric offensive weapons we've seen in recent years, which is impressive when you look at players like Leonard Fournette, Christian McCaffrey and Ezekiel Elliott highlighting recent classes. The term offensive weapon is the best way to describe Barkley, who impacts the game as a runner, pass catcher and even return man. This cut and then extra gear from Saquon Barkley. Viewpick.twitter.com/PZ3ILDBIT. Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers. May 12, 2017. The comparison I came up with. Prepare yourself. Pro player comparison. LaDainian Tomlinson. While at first this was stylistically, the testing numbers help confirm it. Barkley ran a 4.4 40-yard dash at the NFL Combine, posted a 41-inch vertical and 4.24 20-yard shuttle. As for Tomlinson at the Combine in 2001, he ran a 4.43 40-yard dash, posted a 40.5-inch vertical and clocked a 4.21 20-yard shuttle. 3. Josh Rosen, QB, UCLA. The signal caller of this class that checks all of the boxes on film: size, vision, accuracy, arm strength and the ability to hit all 3 levels with touch consistently. We get so caught up in the other nonsense that I think we undervalue how impressive of a QB Josh Rosen really is. Under 3 minutes left. Down 11. Pick.twitter.com/TZ86ZMVCXR. Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers. January 30, 2018. Josh Rosen is a polarizing prospect for many teams as they ponder how he will take to NFL coaching, but the reward could be tremendous. He's NFL ready and could be a top 10 passer by year 2 or 3, which warrants his standing in the top 3. Pro player comparison. Eli Manning. 4. Bradley Chubb, edge, NC State. A powerful and explosive threat off the edge, Chubb brings an alpha demeanor to any defense with an extremely high motor to wreak havoc. No rep is ever lost by Chubb for a lack of effort, and over the course of his 4-year career at NC State he got consistently better each. I believe he could play with his hand in the dirt or standing up at the next level, making him a versatile threat that teams picking in the top 6 will covet. If the Browns pass on him with a 4th overall pick, there's no way he makes it beyond the Colts at 6th overall. Pro player comparison. Olivier Vernon. 5. Roquan Smith, Pound, Georgia. Arguably one of the biggest rises throughout the 2017, Smith was the most impressive player on a loaded Georgia defense. His range is elite, with instincts and athleticism to match. Roquan Smith versus option in SLOMO. He covers more ground with ease than any Pound prospect I've ever seen. 5th ranked player overall. Pick.twitter.com/X92OVMG8S. Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers. April 6, 2018. The linebacker position has become slightly undervalued in the draft over this past half-decade, but Smith will be a game-changing addition for any defense. Pro player comparison. Patrick Willis. 6. Baker Mayfield, QB, Oklahoma. One of the more polarizing prospects in recent years, Baker Mayfield's ascension to the near top of this class has been incredible to watch. After deciding to return for his senior rather than declaring for the 2017 draft where he would have been selected in the 3rd-5th round range, it's been a consistent climb upward. With top-notch arm strength despite being undersized, playmaking ability and intangibles as a team leader, Mayfield has cemented himself a top 5 pick. The question is, will the Jets shock the world and select him at 3? Floor, ceiling. Case Keenum, Russell Wilson. 7. Minkah Fitzpatrick, Alabama. One of a handful of versatile safeties in this class, Fitzpatrick's talent tops them all. His instincts, cover skills and ability to thrive in the box stands out. This is a layup for Minkah Fitzpatrick, who truly looks to be playing at a different gear than the opposition majority of the time. Pic.twitter.com/Chapo5ic Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers January 5, 2018. A multi-year impact player for the Crimson Tide dynasty, Fitzpatrick can have a similar rookie impact for a team that Jamal Adams did for the Jets last year. He can cover tight ends, blitz, shut down the outside and inside runs, as well as cover ground in zone coverage. He should be a top 10 lock. Pro Player Comparison, Antral Roll 8 Denzel Ward, CB, Ohio State. The size concerns have been beaten to the ground over Ward, which goes to show you how flawless his actual game is. His ability to mirror receivers combined with elite athleticism for the position makes him the top cornerback of a very impressive group. Mike Hughes and Josh Jackson sit in my top 15 overall. It's hard to complete a pass on Denzel Ward, but he's an impressive tackler when it happens. Minimizes yardage consistently. Pic.twitter.com/iced9lkb Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers January 5, 2018. While the interception numbers don't jump off the screen too in 2017, he's very good at playing the ball in the air. With a premium put on cornerback, Ward is a top 15 lock and expected to be the first taken from his position group. Pro Player Comparison, Adam Pac-Man Jones 9 Darius Geese, RB, LSU. Before the 2017 college football began, I pondered if Saquon Barkley was a lock to be a better prospect than Darius Geese. While he certainly finished that way, the gap isn't as drastic as the national media implies in my opinion. You can feel the soul leave the body, just wait for it. Pic.twitter.com/LHBVQOOF Connor Rogers at Connor Rogers March 8, 2018. Power, agility, leg drive and relentlessness are just a handful of the qualities that make Geese a special runner. He won't impact the game as a pass catcher at the caliber Barkley does, but he can still be productive there. He gets a first-round grade and can be one of the biggest instant impact rookies for the 2018. Floor, ceiling, Mark Ingram, Marshawn Lynch 10 Derwin James, S. Florida State. It's a shame Derwin James missed essentially his entire sophomore campaign, as his career for the Seminoles could have been a special one. Even with that being said, he looked back to form the second half of this. Much like Fitzpatrick, James is a versatile defensive back with excellent character that can help change the identity of a defense. He's tremendous in man coverage and a physical downhill presence. It wouldn't shock me to hear his name called in the top 8 selections. Pro Player Comparison, Cam Chancellor.